And that's how I earned $800 for doing this phone call for 2 hours, guys, on a Friday morning in December. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's V here. And on this channel, we help professionals like you and I get the skills we really need to get the jobs that we want so we can earn more and live better. So guys, if this is your first time, welcome. I hope you stick around. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you have been watching our videos, then welcome back. I'm glad to have you today. I'm going to be talking about something that you may or may not have heard about. Guys, so buckle up your seatbelts. Let's get ready for this. I'm talking about consulting jobs that allow you to earn Forex. It depends. It doesn't matter what country you're living in, but basically jobs that allow you to earn Forex, typically hundreds to thousands of dollars an hour, depending on how much experience you have. Now, here's the catch. This is a side hustle you can do alongside your 9 to 5. Guys, man, stick around and watch the video. Okay, guys, so it started off in July of 2021. I got this message on LinkedIn from a lady in India who told me that she needed my services for a company that needed to understand more about the OTC pharmaceutical market in Nigeria, which is where I used to work or where I currently work, right? I was a bit startled. I'm like, what's going on here? And she said, you can charge us X amount per hour in dollars. We would literally pay you in dollars or pounds, whatever currency you want. Obviously, you guys know that my roots are typically between Lagos and London. So I chose to be paid in pounds. But basically, to break this down, she was an agent that had a client that needed some consulting advice for launching a company in Nigeria within the pharmaceutical space. So they were basically speaking to different professionals, different experts in the market to give them some advice, right? Advice on pricing, distribution models, marketing spend, etc. So basically, when you're doing the consulting, you do not need to give any information as confidential, just basically stuff that you know from being in the market, right? So that's the entire scope of it. So she says to me, send me your profile, send me your CV. I will send it to the client and see if they're interested in working with you. And she says to me, this is a rate I will advise you to do or to have. And I can't remember what it was. I think it was $200 an hour. I'm like, nah, hold on. I do my research. I'm like, okay, I think I'm a 500 an hour person. And I go back to her and I say, this is the amount I want. And this is the equivalent in pounds because I want to get paid in pounds. We go back and forth. And we finally land on, I think, 350 GBP, 3 British pounds an hour. So she goes back to the client with my profile, with my hourly rate, and comes back to me within a day or two and says, client's approved. What's your availability? I give her my availability and we set up a Zoom meeting. And I'm in this Zoom meeting on camera with 3 professionals from a particular company. The company name is not disclosed. Even their full names are not disclosed. It's just initials like HITX and so on. And they're asking me all of these questions. I'm responding. And basically that's it. I do that for an hour and 10 minutes. And I get paid, if I remember correctly, slightly over £400 for my time. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Basically talking about stuff that I know, nothing confidential, and I'm getting paid. After that, I'm like, nah, I need a lot more of this. So I did a lot of research and I basically found lots of other companies that help connect you as experts to clients that need to talk to experts like you. Yes, you. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, I need you to please like, comment, subscribe, and even share with your friends. Your friends need this, man. Come on, guys. Women helping women, men helping men. Professionals helping professionals, right? So guys, make sure you do that. So back to what I was saying. I did all of this research. I shortlisted lots and lots of companies that are doing these connections. And then I went back to my LinkedIn profile and saw how I could further optimize it. So I did a couple of changes on LinkedIn. I signed up on all of those websites, right? And then I started getting more and more consulting opportunities. Most of them, and then I adjusted my rate. So now I'm a $410 per hour person. And I chosen to stick to dollars because I realized that the Great British Pound was being devalued versus the dollar. So the dollar was stronger just in terms of the volatility of the pound. So now I'm earning in dollars and I'm doing all of these appointments. And I was booked for one on the 10th of December 2021. It was an hour. And I'm like, how do I make this appointment really worth it? So I went and did several trade visits to prepare myself for the session. And guess what? The session lasted for 2 hours. Literally, the client was like, do you mind if we just extend this slightly more? 1 hour, 30 minutes. He's like, oh, don't worry. I'm going to wrap it up at 12. I'm like, guy, if you want to stay here for 5 hours, even 10, I am here and I'm ready. Just pay me the money, right? So we did that and I was paid. And guys, basically what this is all about is you're getting paid for talking about what you inherently know. You're not saying anything confidential and you're literally getting paid within 5 working days typically. I've only worked for one company where they only pay on the 15th of the month. But regardless, you have your 9 to 5. This is extra cash. So you might be wondering, how do I get into this? Well, first of all, I usually advise that you must have at least 5 to 7 years experience because they want to talk to experts in the field. So you can't be like a new joiner because you really haven't done or experienced much. They need to talk to experts. You might be saying, oh, can I do it? I'm a lawyer. They're literally speaking to engineers, people in marketing, pharmacists, legal, regulatory, literally every single department. Because guess what? When you're trying to launch a new company or a new product in a market, you need to understand the entire ecosystem. So you're talking to regulatory, legal, every single person. So it doesn't matter what department you work in. I think you're all eligible as long as you have the right experience. Here's a catch. If you've only ever worked in one company or one category, then you typically may not be able to do this fully. And why is that? You cannot consult for categories where you currently work. So what does this mean? For example, you work in soaps. It means you cannot consult for other companies that work within the soap industry because it is a conflict of interest. So they're very, very above board when it comes to things like that, right? So it's better when you have had multiple experiences, multiple categories. It means that the number of opportunities you can open yourself up to is massive, right? And then the other thing I need to mention here, now this one can be a little bit tricky, is you don't necessarily always have to consult when it comes to a field. I have done a consultation for 1 hour. I got paid $410 to teach this American company how to conduct a brainstorm. And I know you're like, what? Mind blown. So in a case like that, if you've only had one company or one industry experience, then you can typically consult because you're teaching them on something that's generic. It's not related to your field. However, I've only ever seen one of those opportunities before, so they're not that many. So if you're a one company man or woman, I don't think this is the right opportunity for you. But make sure you have the right experience. You need to make sure your LinkedIn profile is top notch. And there's a lot of stuff you need to do on the front end and the back end to attract these opportunities. And then you need to be referred to some of these companies. A lot of these companies won't let you in unless you have a referral from a consultant or a friend. And guess what? Even when you're referred, your friends get paid, and if you refer someone, you get paid as well. So there is a lot of money making. There is, a lot of opportunity for you, and you don't even need to do it in your 9 to 5. You can do it before work, after work. That's what I typically do, and I'm still doing my 9 to 5. But it gives me an amazing opportunity to earn more money, which I'm using nicely and wisely. Right, traveling the world gives you the opportunity to do all of that, guys. So if you want to know more about how to bag these consulting jobs, guys, I need you to click the link below. Click the link in the description to sign up for an in-depth session that's going to teach you how to attract these consulting jobs, how to apply for them, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile to get the best opportunities, how to prepare for your sessions, what rates to charge. I'm also going to teach you in the class basically how to even stretch your session. So you've been booked for an hour. How do you stretch it to 90 minutes? How do you stretch it to 2 hours, right? I'm going to teach you all of that. And even after the session, what do you do? So this is a step-by-step guide on landing these consulting jobs consulting gigs, but not just landing them, excelling at them and making money so you can actually live better. Guys, if you're interested, make sure you click the link in the description and share with all of your friends, man. Let's make this money together. Guys, I hope this video was useful. If it was, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please share. And don't forget the link in the description. See you guys in the next video. Peace!